my career gameplay or a comment. And yeah, man, let's get into this. Like, what I mean, I need an apple, a cinder, a cinder, acceleration, I don't know, it's a word, or it's an AU word with the TH. Freaking stomach hurt, man. Well, if it don't matter what laptop you get past Fortnite.
Cincinnati. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Good. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game?
Try and start this drive in the air. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did. And what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. The play action fake. Now look to throw. Fletcher was right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 11 on the gain there. And that leads to a Philadelphia first.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 14 there. And it'll be a Philadelphia 1st down.
And they pick up a 1st down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
the times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
And a cutback left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Darren Sproles. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro, Geno Atkins, in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Matthews. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Matthews with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well.
I just get a USB cord.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll begin the drive with Sproles. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
When they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move, to influence the defense in front, to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move it. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Vontez Perfect, the one to get him down. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. So 1 quarter in the books on a cold December afternoon. 14-0 is our score. We'll return to Cincinnati after this. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down. And Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
someone
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Second down following the run. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got time. Green Beckham has it over the middle. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dorial Green Beckham. Touchdown number 18 on the Eagles. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. To drive. And this is Hurts with it, right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism.
45-yard line.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
They'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flush down right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it.
If they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to defense and have it end up in the end. This game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Steps away. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
There are a good number of coaches that anytime they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Left side, caught by Matthews. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches. coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
He sets to fire deep. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Bengals haven't played their best football and trail because of it. The Eagles will want to come out after the half and really put some pressure on from the start. So here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Eagles take it at the 29. Sproles is going to look for a gap, and he'll run it in for 29 yards out. They strike first in the half. Eagles have it at the 40. They're going to come away with another sack. Eagles still on the field. Jordan Matthews, the catch coming across the middle, and a quick 3-play drive ends with the score. That puts them up by 2 touchdowns. First and 10. Great Beckham's got the reception, and he's
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Buying time to his left. They find some open field here. It's a gain of 20 that time. And the Eagles are going to have a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Back to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. And some room to roam now. They get 31 yards that time. And it'll be first down Eagles.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Sproles. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps it moving forward. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Surveying the field. Ertz has it left side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it. Let's go!
Sproles. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Okay, no score.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And the offense lining up first and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. He was looking for Dorial Green Beckham, and it's second down.
But depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful. on that second attempt. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing and then get it done.
They'll try and run it down with Sproles. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Darren Sproles with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead.
Oh, we got the lead, man. Keep the lead.
They begin the drive with Ryan Matthews. Ryan Matthews! Touchdown, Philadelphia! Ryan Matthews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add on to their
Game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Darren Sproles with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of
it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance.
Here's a handoff to Sproles to start the drive. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Look at the spin.
And even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this.
They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's brought down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first. They'll run it now out of the gun. All of a 360. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1. The D can only stop stop it one more time as they take the knee. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as they step aside. So defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another.
They can't but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. I think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Philadelphia, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.